Hello, family. How are you? This is George on a Tuesday. I hope you're keeping well and you're looking after yourself in these challenging times. So, yesterday I spoke briefly about the coronavirus and the state of disaster which had been declared in South Africa, and of course everywhere else. Emergencies are in place. And in the evening yesterday, we were very fortunate to participate in a webinar where a doctor went through the technical side of things, how to look after yourselves, what foods to eat, ensuring that you keep your immune system levels up, etc. And as I said, we were quite fortunate because that the technical side that everybody really needs to hear about. But I'm not going to be talking about the technical side, as you know. That's not my area of strength. But what it reminded me as we went through there is the thing that coming out is that about attitude, the attitude that we have in life generally, and the attitude around what we are facing right now. We are going through a serious challenge, and a challenge is the way we've always done things and how we've always behaved, right? And the current times will demand agility on our part, an ability to adapt and adopt new behaviors, to adapt ourselves to the new environment, to adapt our systems, to adapt our processes to how we deal with this, but also to adopt new behaviors that will keep humanity safe and that will help us to overcome the challenge that we have right now. It's a volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous world out there. It really is. And but the thing is that we're all in this together, and we all have solutions all tucked up inside of us. And it's the attitude that says, how are we going to work together? Remember, every adversity, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal and or greater benefit. And I want to repeat that so that you guys appreciate what I'm saying. Every adversity, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. So whatever challenge that we are facing, we will overcome it. But there is a seed for greater benefit. All right? So your conscious mind, as we always talked about, has the ability to accept, to reject, to ignore any information it comes into contact with. And at this stage, there will be so much information floating around in line with what we are facing, right? So as ideas and information come into our minds, into your mind, you and I have the ability to determine whether we want to keep it, whether to accept it, whether we want to reject it. And attitude is going to play a big part to what we accept and what we reject. As you know, the conscious mind is your thinking mind. That's the educated mind. This is the mind that figures things out. This is where your intellectual factors are resident. And this is where your sensory factors are hooked up. You can see, smell, taste, feel, and touch through your conscious mind, right? And that hooks you. That's your highways to the outside world. And as you know, no one can cause you to think anything you do not want to think. You have the freedom to think anything you want to think. But your attitude now is what's important. That's your attitude. It is the foundation of your failure or your success in all respects, right? As you know that your attitude is a composite of your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. And your thoughts, feelings, and actions are an energy that you send out into the universe, and whatever you send out into the universe is what's going to come back to you. So human beings, as you know, we've discussed this in the past, can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. And really, this is why I'm talking about this today. You can alter your life by the attitudes that you adopt. And so here we have the situation that we are faced with right across, affecting all humanity. And what is our attitude? What is your particular attitude to this one? You see, as we move into this untested world, this is untested, right? It's uncharted territory, it's untested waters for everybody. What attitude do you adopt? Remember I said earlier that we now in a volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous world. That's how it is. No one can give you answers with certainty about the situation. So your attitude as to what do I adopt, what do I listen to, becomes extremely important, right? And at this stage, what we have, the recommendations that we have from the authorities, from the experts, are recommendations really. And what really I'm urging everybody is to listen to those guys, to say, listen, these are the guys in the know, and let's work with them. And if we do that and we adopt the right attitude, we'll be okay. That's what I say. So you see, each one of us is capable of novel or creative ideas with the potential to impact humanity profoundly. And I say that honestly, that wherever you are in this world, wherever you are, whether you're in a city, in a village, wherever, you have ideas inside of you which can impact humanity profoundly in relation to what's going on. And therefore, I'm urging you guys, wherever you sit, to think through and contribute to this. The solution to this can come from anywhere. And so you have a role to play, and each one of you is equipped, as you sit right now, with the capacity to change the world. So I'm going to ask you to change it. Do it. You see, you have an amazing power within you. So use it. And I think, first of all, to practice gratitude, really. And then focus on what you want, for your loved ones, your community, and the world as at large. The solutions to this thing are inside of us. So the world needs all the positivity it can get. I mean, you listen to radio, you go on social media, it's all negative. And it's not, we've faced this before. Humanity has come through all sorts of challenges. And as I said earlier, we've come through, and that adversity has sown a seed for greater benefit. And we've seen that with advances in the medical field, in technology, in our own understanding of ourselves as a people. And so here's an opportunity. It's not fun to look at, but it's an opportunity for each one of us to pick up the button and contribute as much as we can. All right. And so before I go, let me give you some things that I think will be tips that I think I picked up from what's going on. The first thing is really to stay positive, not to be drowned by negativity, because once you take the mind there, it can really go down a rabbit hole of negativity. All right? So that's the first. Stay positive, right? And then the second one is look for solutions in your area of influence. Wherever you are, whatever you do, there is something there that you can contribute to this. What is it? Contribute it. Find out how you can communicate with the authorities and give in your solutions. All right. Take care of your mental and spiritual health. That's very important. Pray, meditate. Take care of your mental and physical and spiritual health. That's really important. And allied with that, of course, is taking care of your physical health. I'm sure you've read, it says that if you're weak and not so strong, the impact of the virus can be fatal on you. So take care of your physical health, right? And if you can, in your area where you stay, take care of your elderly. Somebody said, well, do errands for them, for instance. Go to the supermarket and buy milk for them instead of asking an 80-year-old to do it. So that's one thing you can do. That's a contribution. Eat healthy. Not expensive. Eat healthy. All right? Take care of that aspect of it. And one thing that came out also yesterday in that discussion with the experts was to enhance your immune system. Try not to stress yourself too much. Try and keep your immune system, enhance it. And it's good for you. So those are some of the tips that I picked up, but I thought I would share with you, and hopefully working together wherever we are across the globe, we'll get over this. We'll overcome. But it's a challenge. It's uncertain. We don't know how exactly it will pan out, but I know you guys. Each one of you has got something inside that humanity can benefit from. All right. Okay, this is George. I thought I would share that with you. Those are my views, and hopefully if each one of us can contribute in some way, some fashion, it will help relieve the stresses, the pressures that are coming at us. Take care of yourself now and keep safe. All right. Bye-bye.